Hi, this is Mark Zuffman in for Des with the Broad Market Review for March the 4th, 2013. Well, the market was up again today, but boy, it was down most of the day, and about 2 o'clock it started to take off and finally did end in positive territory. Let's take a look at the numbers here. S&P was up 0.46, the Dow was up 0.27, the NASDAQ was up 0.39, and the small caps were up 0.21. Now then, so that means that the S&P was actually leading the way up along with the NASDAQ. Let's take a look at bank, and that kind of led the way back here, the rally this afternoon. The banks and the financials, they were up 0.51. So we just does confirm that move up then. Now VIX, look at that, down 8% today, down to 14 once again. And just a little bit of a hit on our gold and silver, but hey, U.S. oil, man, it dropped over 1% again today. So the oil has been dropping. I don't know why. It hasn't been at my pump, though. And then we've got the dollar is actually down slightly, which does confirm our move up. And the trend, 0.80, right on the edge of bullish. All right, let's take a look at the daily chart for the S&P 500. And here we are. We continue move ever so slightly higher. We looked down here at the MACD. We told you about the thunder in the distance on the weekend video. Now it's just starting to come up a little bit higher. So this could be a nice bull pullback here. It could be going to new highs. We'll have to wait and see. Now the big news, of course, on all the financial news stations was we closed the second highest close ever on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Just 30 points off of the all-time high. Well, the question is, if we hit the high, is it going to go higher, or we're going to do the pullback from the all-time high? We'll have to wait and see. It does look a little bit bullish here now as it's breaking out above that 14,000. Then we have the NASDAQ here, and the pullback here could be a bull pullback. Again, we have the thunder in the distance here as far as the MACD and the divergence we have there. But this is now above zero on the MACD line. We'll have to wait and see. And on the small caps, again, the pullback here as well. The thunder in the distance on the MACD, and it's just above the zero line as well on the MACD. So we'll have to wait and see on this market. There's all kinds of news to have it go up, all kinds of news to have it go down. So tough to say which way it is going to go. If you're interested in improving your trading, we are having a 101 Trading Foundation seminar this Wednesday. Just go to freeonlinetradingsstation.com, upcoming sites, touch on that, and you'll come up to the description of the course right here. And then here is a place to actually register for the course and do so. Even if you can't be there, and then you'll get a recording of that particular webinar. Well, this is Mark the Meerkat Zuffman. I'm just here to remind you that, as Warren Buffett said this morning on his interview at CNBC, they asked him, well, what does he think the stock price is going to do in the next couple of weeks? And he says, I really don't care. I don't care what's going to do today, tomorrow, or even next week, or even next month. I'm looking in the long term. Good advice. Trade safe and trade well.